welcome back to Man on the Outside. It's Tuesday evening and we're just driving out to somewhere fairly nearby, to be honest. We were driving back from Manchester about a month ago and we passed a back lane somewhere round by this village and we saw a camper van there and we investigated it a few days later and it looked like quite a decent spot to stop for the night. It's a bit of a crappy night, to be honest, the weather's not great. I have got Alex with me tonight actually. Say hello.
Hey.
Yeah, so I've got Alex with me tonight. I had a couple of complaints on the last video that she wasn't there, so I thought I'd bring it along tonight. I think we might have just driven past it there. Was that it?
Yeah.
Up top, right. We're off to a good start already. We've missed our spot, so I'm just going to try and do a loop round here and we'll try and head back. Yeah, I've kind of blocked myself in, so I'm doing 26-point turn at the moment. Probably gonna do some damage to the car. I'll just have them out the curb, sorry. Yeah, one of the residents of the cul-de-sac came out there, yeah, just giving me a really dirty look. So I'll get back on the road. I just pretended I didn't see her. I think that turn was up here somewhere. Actually, no, just follow me. Right, I think that was it on the left, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Should we get into stealth mode then and have a bite to eat and a coffee?
Yeah, I'm getting a bit peckish now.
Yeah, and it is getting a bit dark. Yeah, let's go for it then. Alex has just put the car into stealth mode somewhere down that way while I just take a quick scare around the area. But we're just parked down the back of a country lane. There's no parking restrictions here, so it should be a good spot to park for the night, assuming we don't get anyone turning up next to us and having a party or anything like that. It is a Tuesday night, so I think the chances of anyone turning up tonight, especially in this less than good weather, shall we say, are pretty remote, so I think we should have a quiet night. Hopefully. How's it looking?
Just think that one's alright.
Oh, the back one, yeah. I'll do that, yeah. Should we? It's getting a bit cold outside. Should we jump in and cook a bit of grow.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Cool. Alright. Looks like quite a nice spot, this.
Yeah, loads of birds as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite pleasant, isn't it? Right, well we're in anyway, we're in stealth mode, we're all locked up for the night. It's still light outside. We're just losing the light now, so we're going to get a little bit of food on. We did have a really big lunch today, and last night we went out to a Mexican restaurant and we made the mistake of ordering 3 courses. And you know, when the food's still kind of sat there and not quite digested. So we're just going to have a light snack tonight, I think. So we've got one of these things, you probably can't see it, let me just unzip it. So last year, I think it was last year, we bought one of these, you know, these cooking pans that opens up with the griddles in. I'm going to have a go at using this pan, just in case I'm out on my own. Otherwise I'll starve to death if I don't learn it tonight. So wish me luck, here we go. These pans are used a lot by fishermen, and you see them on YouTube and they're knocking up all these like full English breakfasts and steaks and stuff like that. But I thought, let's start with the cheese toasty tonight, because that's, you know, if you can do toast, you can get by, can't you? So how's that looking? What do you think?
A bit longer.
Quite a lot longer actually. I'll just turn the gas up a bit. I'm gonna have no eyebrows in a minute. Already got no hair. I'm gonna have no eyebrows as well. It's kind of cool, this pan, the way you can just do that and flip your dinner upside down, but I wouldn't want to do it with, say, you know, eggs or anything watery like a steak. I imagine it'd just leak out the side. Oh, look at that.
It's actually looking good.
It's actually looking quite decent. Should it?
There's the cheese melting. That's the major on the cheese toasty.
Yeah, should I move it to the middle? I've moved it to the middle of the pan. I think that's the floor. I think that the other side needs a bit more. A bit more.
Leave it for one side for a bit.
I always get really stressed out cooking, to be honest, because I don't know.
Yeah, because cheese on toast is stressful.
Yeah, no, it's not when you've got a grill, but I can only concentrate on one thing at a time. So if there's 2 things going on, so let's say I've got cheese and toast going on there, and or maybe I've got toast going on there, and I've got beans going on there, and I've got like a kettle boiling and a cup of tea that needs making. I just run around and go ha 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 ha, like a maniac. Right, so I think this is pretty much done. Oops. What do you think to that? It's a good effort, I think. It's a good effort. Let's give it a go. Have we got a knife? I think we're just going to have half each, and then if it's really bad, then we kind of both get punished. Although Alex didn't cook it, to be fair, so I don't know why she has to eat it. But
it looks good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, yeah.
Do you want some sweet chilli sauce?
Do you want some more?
Sweet chilli sauce.
What, on toast?
On cheese on toast,
no,
yeah.
thanks, no.
Oh, game changer.
That's really good. That's surprisingly good. I'm amazed how good it is. What do you think?
We do paninis on that next.
Right, that's it guys. From now on, every video it's cheese toasties or paninis. I've cracked it now. I've cracked the cooking finally. It's only taken me a year. I've cracked the cooking. Forget all your steaks and, you know, your pasta meals and your fancy burgers that people are doing, and, you know, tofu for the vegans and all that.
Tofu.
Sorted that. If there's a nuclear war tomorrow, I could just get through as long as I had a supply of cheese from somewhere.
And bread.
And bread, yeah. And fry light and gas. So probably actually not a very good plan. Yeah, so I'm screwed basically. So unless there's a nuclear war and I'm living next to a cheese factory and a bread factory, I'm pretty much knackered.
I know, to be fair, I am impressed.
Oh, come on, that's really good. This one is from a fishing company called TF Gear. If I can find a link to it, I'll put it in the description as usual. And apparently there are hundreds and hundreds of recipes. I didn't even have to look up the cheese on toast one. I mean, I just made that one up, so I could make $1 million on YouTube by selling that cheese on toast recipe.
Do you want a drink of something?
Yeah, I'll love a drink, yeah. If you guys have got any recipe suggestions, stick them below. I know you have. I have asked before, and you have suggested some recipes to me, but you don't need to suggest cheese on toast because I've got that cracked. I've cracked the cheese on toast. I am so impressed with that. I know I keep banging on about it, like the way I'm talking about it, it's like I've just discovered fire or something like that. You know, I've just discovered, like, you know, a major invention. But when you manage to cook it in a van, for me, it's like a major achievement. It feels like absolutely amazing that I can do it.
So we're not using the proper cooker as well, isn't it? Because we've got the cooker down there, but when we haven't got the doors open and everything.
Yeah, I like this. This is good. Cool down a bit now. Just need to leave it for about 10 minutes, I think. What I really like about this stove is the fact that it just fits in a little. You know, you can see the red thing in the video there. You can see the red thing on the side of the video. It just fits in that plastic pot, and all you need is a gas bottle, and that's quite a big bottle of gas as well. The jet boil bottle's a little bit smaller than that. That is quite a big bottle of gas. And so yeah, recipes, please, guys. Anything you can think of, yeah. I'll give anything a go. As you know, we're not vegetarians or nothing like that, so you know, even if there's a bit of meat. So I imagine sausages would be great in it. It's just the juice drips out of the pan, I would imagine, unless you close it tightly. So I appreciate, guys, that wasn't like the most impressive of meals, but it was just what we needed, to be honest, just enough to keep us going for tonight. Because if I have to look at another chimichanga or another enchilada or another plate of nachos or load of potato skins, I'm not gonna be happy basically. But Mexican food, love Mexican food, absolutely love it. But you can just go totally overboard on it. And for days I find that I'm just like, I wake up in the night and I'm like, oh my god, Mexican, oh, I'm never going to the Mexican again. What are you having to drink then?
Got these mini vodkas, mini absolutes, so I thought I'd give
one
of them a go.
I love the way she turns the car into a bar, and I'm on. I don't even know what that is. I said to her, just throw us in a couple of non-alcoholic beers, and I don't even remember buying that. Bavaria 0.0. I don't even drink this stuff, so I presume someone's been round to my house and has left this in the fridge. I've also got not Bud Light, Budweiser Zero as well. Oh, by the way, if anyone's got a question about why I drink non-alcoholic beers in the car, please refer to the previous video where it was discussed at length and in the comments. Thank you. Cheers. It's a good job she's not driving, isn't it? It's good.
I'll have the absolute raspberry today. That's like proper lovely, that.
What is it?
Absolute raspberry with pineapple juice.
Right, okay. There's me with me crappy Bavaria North.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Cheers, folks. Thank you as well for the latest round of coffees. Thanks again. Cheers.
Thank you.
Can I actually have a taste of that?
Yeah, definitely. It's the pineapple juice, just makes it something else. Don't pull a face. Try it and you just feel like you're on holiday.
It smells like sewage, to be honest.
Oh, he's lying.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
See, how nice is that?
Yeah, it does feel like a bit of a, you know, when you go to one of these swim-up bars and you have, you know, in Mexico and places like that, where you go to these swim-up bars and you get one of these exotic cocktails, it tastes a bit like that. I'm just going to have a sip, obviously, because I'm in charge of the car, but no, just a couple of sips. Alright, so yeah, you've done it. Actually, Alex is driving now, I'll stay on these cocktails. We'll just swap the keys when the police turn up, depending on who's had the most alcohol. I'm only joking before any lawyers put any snotty comments underneath saying, "Oh, you can't drink and drive." I'm just having a sip, literally. Yeah, cheers. That's nice. That does it. Yeah, it does feel like one of those. Like I say, you know, when you go somewhere like Mexico or, you know, I don't know, Cuba or somewhere, or the Caribbean, and you're going through the cocktail menu and you go, "I'll have one of those." Except mine, obviously, it's blowing a gale outside now and it's raining hard, so
and it's not exactly the hottest place on earth.
Yeah, so it's obviously minus the heat, the Caribbean steel drums, and oh, there goes a car. Don't get many cars down here.
That goes down to easy.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. That's the problem with those cocktails is when you're on holiday and you're in the sunshine and you don't drink enough water, you get really thirsty, and you bang back like 4 or 5 cocktails in an hour. You just keep, especially if you're on one of those wristband holidays, where you literally sat in the pool in front of the swim-up bar, and then you know, the Mexican waiters like serving you, "Yeah, another cocktail, sir, another cocktail, sir," and then you wake up on a toilet floor somewhere, being helped up to your room by security. I've been there at least once. Not good. I'm hoping we don't get a knock from the police tonight, you know, with the bar there, basically. Yeah, doesn't look very good, does it? So it is a little bit cold outside tonight. Alex is really starting to feel the cold, I think, but I'm kind of alright. I'm more used to it. You know, I do more of these camps than she does, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, a few of you guys put some questions on the channel in the comments. First question was, someone said, can they have a tour of the shelf in the car? Which is so this will be the shortest tour ever. So basically I fitted this thing. It's basically a shelf, to be honest. It basically just holds the jet boil, you know, a few bits and pieces, gas canisters. It's got the fancy little toilet roll holder on the end, as you can see, because we've got this toilet now, which was the best thing we ever did in this car. The toilets, we used to have these pee bottles and they're an absolute nightmare, or Alex would have to go in a bush or whatever, and just an absolute nightmare. So that toilet fits perfectly in the gap between the boot jump and the door, so it just really made the car so much easier, because you know, you'd have a few drinks or whatever, well, she does, and you get up in the middle of the night and, you know, you need the loo and you don't want to be struggling in the dark trying to pee into a bottle.
It's handy for just putting bits in though, isn't it? It's like throw the phone in there, because we kept on losing phones in the car. Throw the lantern on the side, throw the keys, because we kept on losing the keys in the car.
Yeah, I kept losing my car keys.
Kept losing the little bits in there, and we know where they are then.
Exactly. Yeah, I kept losing the phones and stuff, and yeah, it's just so much easier just to plonk all your stuff in there. A couple of you guys contacted me and asked me about would I be interested in doing any ASMR videos, and I thought, you know what, I wouldn't mind actually giving it a try just to see if there's any interest in it. But what I've done is, rather than put those videos on this channel, I've actually started a kind of very small side channel, just to test out the response, basically, because I don't want ASMR to be everything that I do, if that makes sense. I've launched an ASMR side channel because what we figured out is, while we're out filming, it only sort of adds another sort of 10-15 minutes of filming. So if you're into your ASMR stuff, go and check it out. I'll put a link right at the top of the description in this video. So I've only got about sort of half a dozen subscribers at the moment, so if you do like it, feel free to give me a sub, and, you know, the usual. Leave a like, leave a nice comment on the video. I don't like snotty comments. Although I do get a few people taking the mickey out of me, and I do get some real crazy people as well, and I'll tell you about that in another video. If you like it, you know, drop me a sub. I'll try and do a few more of them. So as I say, to the guys who asked me about it, go and check out that channel. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I've just wandered out down the lane there just for a brief walk, and it's no thanks. It's pitch black. It's absolutely freezing. The rain is starting to bounce off the car. Alex is just ready for bed there by the looks of things.
I get up early for work. I get up earlier than you.
Yeah, what she means is we were watching a film last night. We were watching X-Men.
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past, and it's a long film that was on. It was on till about midnight, so she's tired. So she wants to go to bed, so I'm just annoying her by filming. I just keep whipping the camera out and talking to her, and she's going, let me go to sleep, let me go to sleep. So I'll let her off the hook in 5 minutes or so. I'll just finish my beer and then I'll let her go to bed. She only had one drink. She's a proper lightweight. One drink. So we'll pop it into bed mode in a minute, and then we'll get ready. It just sounds horrible out there, to be honest. But
yeah, there's that like wind and rain just
like
picking up even
more.
Yeah,
it's wind and rain.
The words going to sleep.
Yeah, no, I went for a walk down the way there. I just shine a torch about, and yeah, there's literally nothing here. I think there's a farmhouse at the bottom of that road.
Right.
Something pubs? Like that. No, but I'm fairly sure there's a pub or maybe two in that direction. But it's a Tuesday night. They'll probably shut up early anyway. Right, do you want to go for a drink?
No, I was just wondering if there's any pubs in the area.
Yeah, that woke her up when I said that. As soon as I mentioned there was a pub, she woke up instantly. Doesn't want to go to bed now. There's something quite cosy about this car camping.
What's it like out there? Is it sunrise in about 10 minutes?
Don't think you're gonna see much sun there, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks a bit grim out there.
Yeah, it's pretty poor. Morning, folks.
Morning.
Just gone 6 AM. Alex is in work at 7 AM as usual, so we're going to get a bit of quick brekkie on, and then we're going to head back shortly. Yeah, it's not still windy and wet out there. Oh, it's really good now. Nice to wake up to a nice hot breakfast. I was going to use the fishing, the TF gear pan again this morning, but I haven't got any bacon or anything, and to be honest, I think when the weather's cold, I prefer porridge, and it's dead easy to make. Really, really nice. Do you want to get the stuff packed up then and we'll get on the road?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Really nice. Nice place to stop. We didn't get anyone stopping next to us last night. Just a couple of cars going past down the country lane to the farm. So pretty much undisturbed. And I think that's one of the longest sleeps I've ever had. Normally I struggle to get to sleep. And I was asleep by about sort of midnight and slept through till about 6. So pretty good. Pretty impressed. I made the breakfast, you know, the hard job. So Alex gets the job of packing up. Right folks, so we are just going to get on the road and head back home. So thank you as always for watching, really appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, you know, the usual stuff. And just a reminder as well, if you do want to go and see some ASMR stuff, car camping ASMR stuff, go and check out my other channel. I'll link to it in the description. Thanks for watching again, and take it easy. Yeah, cheers.
Sure. See you later.
See you later. Bye.